Aloha! It's Kristy
and Brendan,
and we want to talk story today about what the process looks like when you work with us. So we often get asked, well, what makes you guys different from other realtor and lender teams? So just kind of want to dive into that whole process with us and what sets us apart.
Exactly. As soon as a visitor enters the door at an open house that we have, typically what we'll do is, we'll have a nice conversation with them, start it off, they get to look around the open house. But the real key component of it is what value can we provide to the buyer? And realistically, what happens there is we have a conversation and starting about the pre-approval process. And what sets us apart is really that key educational component, right, Kristy?
Absolutely. So a big thing with real estate in Hawaii is offers dropping out after you've submitted them because the buyer didn't fully understand what their cost was going to be monthly, what their closing costs, down payment, that kind of thing. So a huge part of the way we work together is Brendan making amazing content for them. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so basically what I do in my portion of it is I believe that the biggest key aspect of what a lot of buyers find the hardest and most complicated about the process is the numbers, the breakdown of the numbers. And really it's about simplifying it. So whether it be making an educational video just to explain the process or the numbers or interactive charts that keeps them engaged and involved so that they can learn bottom line figures. What is the closing cost for this home? What is the monthly payment going to be for this home with everything?
And then that makes my job so much easier because when I go to write an offer for one of my clients, they already know exactly what to expect. They know their monthly payment, they know closing cost, and they're ready to go. And then I get to work my magic with trying to negotiate things for them and getting those costs down some whenever the houses we're able to do that, whether it's, the house has been on the market or there's not a lot of offers or we just try and see what happens, and then we get to work together a lot. So the next piece of that, we have the amazing lending, we've got the content, I go through the education on the contract. I don't hardly ever have people sign a contract without fully going through it, and they have to have already bought houses in Hawaii to have that. So breaking it down paragraph by paragraph, this is what you're getting into, understanding contingencies and timelines and the process. And then we go back as a whole. So we do group texting, group emails where both of us know what's going on with our shared clients, and the clients don't have to come to us asking for questions, right? So if we're ready for our final closing paperwork, that kind of thing, Brendan's already scheduled it for them. Right. I know what to expect and tell them. And it's just that really key communication.
Communication is super important in the process, and that's why these group texts and being able to have that smooth process of a good real estate agent and lender team makes for a whole difference in this whole complicated process that's involved.
Absolutely. And our goal when we have clients together is just to make the process super easy, give them the best education possible. So then when they're ready to buy that second home, third home, investment home, whatever they need, they've gone through it. And the next time they get to ask better questions and deeper questions, and we just keep building on that to make successful clients for the future. And then oftentimes they become friends on top of it, which is amazing.
Right.
So if you ever want to know more about getting into the process with Brendan and I, please reach out at 808-829-6819 or
808-393-9813.
Mahalo.